Hello and welcome, everyone, to the very first episode of English Unlocked. I'm William, coming to you from Chicago, and I cannot tell you how excited I am to begin this 60-episode journey with you.
And I'm Sarah, joining from London. It's an absolute pleasure to be here. For the next 120 minutes, yes, 2 whole hours, we're going to dive into the beautiful, sometimes confusing, but always fascinating world of the English language. And we're starting right at the beginning.
That's right. No prior knowledge needed. If you know how to say hello, you're already ahead of the game. Over the next 60 classes, Sarah and I will be your guides, your conversation partners, and occasionally your comedians, as we take you from basic greetings all the way to master-level English.
Think of this as a friendly chat in a cozy cafe, but one where you walk away with concrete skills after every visit. Today, we're focusing on the absolute essentials, introducing yourself and basic greetings, the foundation of every conversation you'll ever have in English.
Before we jump in, a quick note. We've designed this so you can listen actively or passively. Driving, cooking, just relaxing, we've got you covered. But if you can, grab a notebook. We'll be giving you phrases to write down.
Let's start with the very first word most people learn, the classic hello. But William, is hello always the right choice?
Great question, Sarah. Hello is safe, it's polite, it works almost everywhere. But English has a whole menu of greetings, and the one you choose depends on the time, the place, and the person. For instance, right now, talking to our listeners, I might say a more energetic, "Hi, everyone," or "Hey there."
Exactly. So let's build a scale. At the most formal end, you have good morning, good afternoon, good evening. These are perfect for business meetings, talking to a superior, or customer service.
And notice we don't typically say good night as a greeting. Good night is for saying goodbye when it's late, a common mistake.
Good point. Now let's slide down the scale to neutral. We have hello, which we've mentioned, and hi. Hi is slightly less formal than hello, but still perfectly polite for most situations.
Then we get into the informal zone. Hey, this is for friends, family, people you know well. In some very casual workplaces, it might be okay. And then there are the super casual, slang greetings.
Like in the UK, you might hear all right, which is short for are you all right? But it's not really a question about your health. It just means hello.
And in the US, you'll hear what's up or how's it going? Again, these are casual greetings, not invitations for a detailed life report. The standard expected answer is not much or good. You?
Let's practice this spectrum. I'll set a scene and you give me an appropriate greeting, William.
All right, hit me.
You are entering a 9 a.m. job interview.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to meet you. Firm handshake, smile.
Perfect. Now you're meeting your best friend for coffee.
Hey, so good to see you. Maybe a hug.
You're walking into a local shop and you see the shopkeeper you know.
Hi there, how are you today? Friendly, polite, but not too formal.
Excellent. Listeners, press pause if you need to. Write down these greetings. Formal, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Neutral, hello, hi. Informal, hey, hi there. Casual, slang, all right, UK. What's up, US.
Okay, so you've greeted someone. Now how do you tell them who you are? The simplest way, my name is William, or I'm William.
And when you're introducing yourself, it's often followed by a simple nice to meet you phrase. The most common is nice to meet you.
Let's break down a full standard introduction. Listen to this exchange. Hello, my name is William. I'm one of the hosts of this podcast.
Hi, William. I'm Sarah. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too, Sarah.
Did you hear the structure? Greeting, my name is or I'm, name, optional, context. Other person responds with their name and a nice to meet you phrase. You return the nice to meet you.
Now, nice to meet you has variations. More formal, it's a pleasure to meet you. A bit more casual, good to meet you. Or even lovely to meet you, which I hear a lot in the UK, Sarah.
You do. Lovely to meet you is very common here. Now, what if you're introducing someone else? This is a crucial skill. Let's say I'm introducing our producer, Alex, to you, William. I would say, William, this is Alex. Alex, this is William.
That's the standard format. Person you're talking to first, name, this is new person. Then to the new person, this is first name. You are the link between them.
Let's do a listener participation drill. We'll leave a space for you to answer out loud. Ready?
I'll set the scene. You are at an international student welcome event. A woman walks up to you and smiles. She says, "Hi, I'm Maria."
Pause for 5 seconds. What do you say? You should say, "Hi, Maria. I'm your name. Nice to meet you."
Good. Next scene. You are in a meeting with your new boss, Mr. Jones. You need to introduce yourself.
Pause for 5 seconds. Here, more formality. Good morning, Mr. Jones. My name is your name. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Perfect. You're adapting your language to the situation. That's key.
Now, after hello and introductions, the next step in the social dance is almost always, how are you? William, this seems simple, but it's a cultural minefield for learners.
It really is, because in many English-speaking cultures, how are you is often a ritualistic greeting, not a genuine medical inquiry. The asker usually expects a brief, positive answer.
Let's give the standard script. Someone says, hi, how are you? The standard expected responses are, I'm good, thanks, how are you? Or, fine, thank you, and you? You return the question.
Right. You don't typically launch into a story about your back pain or your stressful day with a stranger or an acquaintance. Save that for close friends. With friends, you can be more honest. I'm okay. A bit tired. Really good, actually.
There are also different ways to ask. How are you is standard. How are you doing is a bit more casual. How's it going is very casual. And my personal favorite, the classic British, you all right?
Which still confuses me sometimes. So let's roleplay. I'll be a colleague you see in the hallway.
All right.
Morning, Sarah. How are you?
Morning, William. How are you?
Not bad, thanks. Busy day ahead. And we keep walking. Short, sweet, positive.
Now let's do a friend at a pub.
Hey, Sarah. How's it going?
Oh, pretty good. Just finished work. You?
Can't complain. What are you drinking? See, slightly more relaxed, but still not a deep dive into our problems. Listeners, your turn again. Press pause if needed. Practice these 3 responses. 1, for standard/formal. I'm very well, thank you. And you? 2, for standard/casual. Good, thanks. How about you? 3, for a friend. Not too bad. You?
Welcome to our first interactive segment. For the next 30 minutes, we're going to simulate a complete first meeting from start to finish. We'll play different characters, and you, the listener, will be the third person in the conversation. We'll leave spaces for you to respond.
Here's the scene. You are at a language exchange event in a cafe. You see 2 people sitting at a table. You walk over. William will play another learner named Marco. I will play the event host, Emily. Your job is to introduce yourself and have a short conversation.
Okay, I'm ready.
Sound of cafe chatter fades in slightly.
Oh, hello. Welcome. Come sit down.
Hi.
I'm Emily. I'm organizing the event today. Great. You should have said something like, Hi, Emily. I'm your name. Nice to meet you. Let's continue. Nice to meet you too. This is Marco. He's also here to practice English.
Hello.
Good. Hi, Marco. I'm your name. Now, Emily will likely ask you a how are you question. So, how are you finding the event so far? Or, how are you today?
A good response. I'm good, thank you. It's nice to be here. Now we'll extend the conversation. I'll stay as Marco. So, listener's name, where are you from?
Simple answer. I'm from your country/city. You can add, how about you, Marco?
I'm from Italy. Nice to meet you. Are you a student?
Fantastic. You're having a conversation. Now, let's practice closing the interaction. Emily has to go greet someone else. Well, it was lovely meeting you both. Enjoy talking.
Thanks, Emily.
You could say, you too, bye. Or, thank you, goodbye.
How did that feel? That was a complete, simple social interaction. Greeting, introduction, small talk, goodbye. We'll build on this every single episode.
Now let's talk about taking this outside. The biggest hurdle isn't knowing the words, it's having the confidence to use them. So here is your first real-world mission, should you choose to accept it.
Mission 1, the simple greeting. Sometime before our next class, I want you to say hello or good morning to one person in English. It could be a cashier, a neighbor, a colleague. That's it, just one word. The goal is to break the ice.
And mission 2, the self-introduction. Say, my name is, to someone. Maybe at a shop, or if you meet another English learner online. Just practice saying your name clearly.
Now, a crucial cultural note from our 2 sides of the Atlantic, eye contact and smiles. In both the US and UK, when you greet someone, it's polite to make brief eye contact and smile. It shows you are friendly and engaged.
However, don't stare intensely. A quick glance to the eyes, a smile, then you can look away. And handshakes. In business or formal meetings, a handshake is standard. It should be firm, but not too strong.
In casual settings with friends, Americans might hug. In the UK, Sarah, what's the standard?
With friends, maybe a quick hug or just a smile. With acquaintances, usually no touch at all. It's always safer to wait and see what the other person does.
Great advice. The key is observation. Watch how people around you greet each other and follow their lead.
So, let's review what we covered today.
1. The spectrum of greetings from good morning to hey. 2. How to introduce yourself with my name is and nice to meet you. 3. How to navigate the how are you question. 4. Putting it all together in a simple conversation.
Your homework, complete the 2 real-world missions and write down 3 different ways to say hello and 3 different ways to say my name is. Practice saying them out loud.
Next week, in Class 2, we're going to start talking about the world around us. We'll be learning essential nouns and pronouns, the words for people, places, and things. We'll learn how to say, this is a book, she is a teacher, they are from Spain.
It's going to be great. Thank you so much for joining us for this first foundational step. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. You've just taken your first step.
We'd love to hear from you. Tell us how your real-world missions went. You can find us on social media at Chatting English Pod.
From both of us,
Sarah in London,
and William in Chicago, goodbye and see you next time.
thank you so much for spending your time with us today. Truly, every episode feels special because you show up, listen, and make this community what it is. William and I pour our hearts into these conversations, and knowing that you're out there, tuning in, growing with us, and sharing your thoughts, it means more than we can ever say. Before we wrap up, I want to remind you of something important. This podcast isn't just something you listen to, it's something you're a part of. Your support helps us keep creating, keep improving, and keep bringing you deeper, better, more meaningful episodes every single week. So if you enjoyed today's episode, please hit that subscribe button on your favorite platform. It helps us reach more people who'd love this content just as much as you do. And if you can, leave us a quick rating or review. It truly goes a long way. You can also follow us on social media, send us your questions, or share topics you want us to explore next. We love hearing from you, and your ideas often shape future episodes. Thank you again for being here. Stay curious, stay kind, and stay connected. Until next time, this is Sarah, signing off with gratitude and love. Don't forget, subscribe, share, and keep the conversation going. We'll see you in the next episode.
All right, everyone. Before we close out today's episode, I just want to take a moment to say a huge thank you. Seriously, you could be anywhere right now, but you chose to spend your time with us. That means everything. Every message, every share, every moment you tune in helps this podcast grow into something bigger than we ever imagined. Sarah and I are truly grateful for this community. This show exists because of listeners like you, and it continues because you keep showing up. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so you never miss an episode. We've got so many exciting stories, ideas, and discussions coming up, and I don't want you missing even a single one. Hit that subscribe button, follow us online, and stay connected with the conversation. And if you enjoyed today's episode, take just a few seconds to leave a rating or a short review. It helps more than you know. It pushes the podcast forward and helps new listeners discover our community. We always want to hear from you too. Drop your episode suggestions, your questions, or your thoughts. You inspire so much of what we create. All right, that's it for today. Thank you again for listening. Stay inspired, stay motivated, and remember to subscribe. This is William, signing off, and I'll see you in the next episode.